we have been participating here for a long time, and every time it has been a pleasure. And it has grown every time, the footfall, the importance of the fair, the number of people that have visited, new things that have been discussed. So it is a great platform to meet hundreds of people in 4 days. So that is one thing about the fair, and I think we will continue to participate forever and ever. It's so good. And you said importance. South is our main market for decades, and there is a time when whole of Bombay Dyeing plant is running on South market only. Even today when we are talking, 80% of Bombay Dyeing PSF plant is running on South. It's 20% on rest of the world. So that is how well the South is important for us. So this is how it is. Bombay Dyeing, if we talk of 23-24, our volumes were good. So there is no issue. The reason is we have been very consistent, very consistent. Whatever it may be, we may lose money, we may make money, we keep on delivering. So our customers are also like that. They are very dedicated to Bombay Dyeing. We are very dedicated to them. And we are probably the only PSF producer, probably, in India certainly, in the world probably, who produce only PSF. So everybody else makes filament yarn, FDY, DTY, POY, all that. We are only into PSF. So we are highly dedicated to our customers are highly dedicated to us. So volume wise, there was no issue. But margins wise, yes, it was a tough year. Though I will again say that Bombay Dyeing is probably the only company in the world, probably, that is zero debt. We have not even 1 rupee of debt. Everything is free. The plant, the working capital and all that. So that way we are not as strained as others are. Because we have no EMIs to pay, we have no bank interest to pay, and we work on cash basis, so we get one of the best rates in our purchases. So we have been able to manage. But yes, overall it was a kind of a tough year. Volume was good, margins were weak. And now we talk of first quarter, which is nearly over. Another 8 days left. First quarter has been good, because the raw material prices have been rising because of the rising sea freight from Far East to India. So in rising markets, you generally get the benefit of material in transit and stocks with you. So all those points, make it healthier. So it has been good. And rather I'll say from December last week till now, things have been better. Because the two wars, people came on terms with the wars. Suddenly it was a shock, but then people came on terms and things started to settle down. So from last week of December, orders for everybody have been good. So things have been improving. And once these wars end, Ukraine-Russia war is nearly over. Practically it is nearly over. Israel-Hamas is still going on, but intensity is lower. Once these wars are over, immediately there will be an uptick in fabric and garments demand. For 6 to 8 weeks, polyester prices can go down, because crude will go down by $10, $12 once the wars end. But the demand of garments will eventually go up. So that benefit will naturally translate to everybody in the whole chain. So overall things are okay, I'll say things are okay. 100%. We have already seen the worst in last year, and with Federal Reserve saying that there will be at least one rate cut in 2024, things are definitely looking up. Like I said, Ukraine-Russia war is practically over. Israel-Hamas is not as much of intensity. Europe and all Americas have already come to terms with the situation. So things from here onwards can only improve. There's no looking back. So we do keep on finding new things. We have been making some OPW SHT, some black SHT in certain very fine products. Very fine products, which very rare somebody is producing in the world. So we generally do not like to stand in a crowd of producers and fight with our own people from the industry. We like to focus on new product development, wherein we are also feeling healthy in our marketing, and our customers are also benefited in terms of a new product, wherein they can in turn think of new innovations, like you said. So fortunately, we have such customers, such niche customers who also focus on new things. So that is a plus point. But like you said, the products, yes, we have made some optically white and black SHT and normal products in micro and super micro, which is something very rare. So first of all, talking about the government policies, yes, definitely. Government on 11th March this year extended the RODTEP benefit to even people who are importing raw materials and exporting the finished goods. Earlier it was applicable only to people who were buying raw materials from domestic market. So that has been a very good step. And the different governments, for example, Maharashtra government has come up with a very good textile policy where they are giving huge subsidies for new investments of 25 crores and below, 50 crores, 75 crores, 100 crores and above. Very good policy. Then alternative sources of power, renewable sources of power. Government is having a great focus. The schemes are so good, people are definitely going to move towards it, and people are already moving at a very fast speed. Even Bombay Dyeing has entered that sphere, and we are investing close to 66 crore rupees to have alternative sources of energy. The investments have already started. So as a result, the capacities are going to expand, no doubt about that, like you also said. Now coming to the future of MMF and the future of textile in India. Textile industry in India has a very good future, very good future, because like you said, China plus one policy. 101%, because India has a young population and Indian population is doing well. It will keep on growing till 2055, till 2047, then 47 to 55 it will be stable. By 2100 we will be 1.4 billion, China will be 700 million, 50% of India. So that means manufacturing sector is driven by young people, not by old people. So Indian manufacturing sector is going to do well, but we have to remember, across the globe, the demand, the growth will not be much, because the world is very cautious about the environment. World is thinking more and more about recycling. But because of India's demographic and other advantages, Indian textile industry will continue to do very well. The China will have issues, 100% serious issues. Indian textile industry will continue to do very well, but we have to remember, do not think of huge expansions. Do not think of the growth China saw 20 years back. No, that will not be available because of environmental reasons. But India will do very well. Focus on quality, focus on lower energy costs, and you win the game. Like I said earlier, because we are the only producers who produce only PSF. So as a result, we have some quality benefits, because we can focus all our process and parameters only on PSF, whereas others have to compromise a little bit, because from the same CP they are making different products. And plus, because Bombay Dyeing produces only PSF, we have to always run 100% and we have to always run full capacity, because we do not have any alternatives. So as a result, naturally, we become very dependable suppliers, very dependable producers. And we have the group culture, the company culture, very, very honest, straight approach, and very dedicated, consistent. So we have been very happy. Our customers have been very happy. Anybody, I can say more than 95% cases, anybody who started buying Bombay Dyeing has continued with Bombay Dyeing. Not only in India, across the globe.
The key global markets to which you export to, sir?
Okay. So 65% of our production is in India and 35% approximately is export. Export our markets are, of course, whole of Europe, USA, Mexico, and few other countries in Latin America, including Colombia, Guatemala, Honduras, Ecuador, Peru, and few countries like in Africa, like South Africa, Algeria, Morocco, and then Saudi Arabia, Bahrain. So we are nearly everywhere, but Europe and USA are important markets, and Latin America. And other countries, we have a small presence. So your one question from the last question, one part remained unanswered. So I will combine both these. Your question was, how will Bombay Dyeing contribute? So Bombay Dyeing is already thinking, we are still in the discussion stages. Maybe within next 4 or 5 months, we will declare something. We are already thinking of entering into something super special in fibers, which can contribute to the development of textile industry to the next level. We are all, because like I said, we never want to be part of the crowd, fight with each other and make the industry unhealthy. No, we want to do something special, something different to make the industry healthy even downstream. So we are into that, but it will take few months for us to finalize and declare it. Now you said recycling. So we strongly support the recycling of fabric, because as far as I think, this is a absolutely personal view, not Bombay Dyeing's view, personal view, that PET bottles will not be there to be used in recycled fiber industry. They will vanish because of environmental reasons. More and more countries are banning the use of PET bottles. If there are no PET bottles, there will be no recycled fiber industry. So Bombay Dyeing is not focusing on that, but Bombay Dyeing definitely supports the recycling of textiles, fabric, garments, because that does not involve much of a pollution, because you just garnet, you make the fiber again, and you produce the textiles. Maybe not for human wear, maybe the carpets, maybe the rugs, maybe the bed sheets, which do not touch your skin directly, but that we support. We will do whatever is required. Some time back, I had a meeting with a prominent group of Coimbatore exactly on this matter, that how we can join hands and promote the recycling of textiles in India. So few things are happening, but they have not taken a proper shape as of now. Though, like I said, few companies have opened up in Mumbai city who are buying old garments and fabric and bed sheets and everything and reselling it, getting it washed and ironed and reselling it. But it will take a lot of time to pick up. But then we are already thinking of what are the alternatives, what are the alternative channels to recycle textiles. But it is still little premature to declare something. So, like I said, and like we all know, textile is one of the 3 basic requirements: food, housing, and textiles. So it will continue to be like that. And growth, yes, 100% there will be growth. We have, like I said, we will be 1.67 billion by 2047. And we will continue to be like that till 2055. And then by 2100, after a slow decline, we will be 1.4 billion, what we are today. But with increasing population and then being stable, this purchasing power will continue to grow manifold. And where will this purchasing power go? A large part will go to textiles, because textiles has a very big advantage which every other product does not have. What is the advantage? The advantage is it can be recycled. and the environment is still safe. You have money, you can buy textiles and then you can donate it or you can sell it. Now second-hand textile has started selling. So because it can be recycled, your mobile cannot be recycled. You use the mobile for 4, 5 years, 7 years, and then you will not get your television, your refrigerator. You are not really recycling it. Finally, but textile can be 100% recycled. So textile has a very good future because purchasing power will continue to go up. And being one of the 3 basic needs, there will be good focus. And India has a very good future. See, like I said earlier, please do not think that same growth will happen that happened 20 years back with China. That kind of 10%, 8%, 11% will not happen in textiles and in all industries. But some healthy growth will certainly be there. People will ask for new products, more modern products, because purchasing power will go up. We have to keep that in mind. So better the image, better the quality, better the products, good will be the demand.